Hi everyone, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of the Making Spirits Bright release blog hop with Simon Says Stamp, and I've got a festive, colorful project to share with you featuring the Fa La La stamps and dies along with the Pine Needles border die. So let's dive right in. I'm starting with some ink blending. I've got a panel of Distress watercolor cardstock, and I'm starting with some Candied Apple Distress Oxide ink. Not the regular Distress inks, these are the Oxides. And I will tell you what, I've probably said it before, but I'm going to say it again. These blend like, I'm not going to say butter, I'm going to say room temperature butter. I'm kicking it up a notch. Because the Distress inks blend like butter, but the Distress Oxide inks blend like room temperature butter. It's like when you're going to make a grilled cheese sandwich and you've got room temperature butter. That just makes the whole experience just delightful. But if you got some cold butter out of the fridge, forget about it. Nobody's happy about that. And that's exactly how these feel when you're ink blending. So I go over it a few times. I'm trying to make it as bright and as vivid as I can. Notice I took a piece of scrap cardstock to hold it down with my left hand because I notice the heat from my hands will start to make the panel react or the inks react. I'll also get it on my hands and I'll start to smudge my project. And that makes nobody happy. Now I'm flicking on some flicks of water like I always got to do. It's like I can't not do it. And then we'll move on to the second panel, which I'm starting with Twisted Citron. Again, working with the Distress Oxide inks. Now this is going to be, I'm just doing a little bit here for the Pine Needles border. So I'm going to end up die cutting this. And now I know typically pine needles aren't Twisted Citron color, but in my world, they are. In my world, Twisted Citron and Candy Apple make the perfect color combination for Christmas. It's really bright, really happy, and I love it. And that's what it's all about. I mean, you got to use the colors that you love. You just got to do what makes you happy. That's what crafting is all about, and it will transfer onto your project. Will be happy. If you're happy, the project's happy. You know what I'm saying? And you have to excuse me if I sound like I'm stuffed up because I am a little bit. I don't know what I have. Yesterday was just downright terrible. One of those days where you can't get out of bed, can't get off the couch, you can't eat, can't hardly drink. You're just like dead. It was like death. But I will say, my lovely daughters, they stepped it up for me last night. I almost felt like giving them $20 each, but I didn't because they did it out of the love of their heart. One of them made supper for everyone, and the other one did the laundry. And I felt like, gosh, I should do something. I should pay him, but I didn't. My husband was like, don't pay these girls. Just let them do something nice for you. I was like, okay. And anyway, so I'm die cutting the ink blended panel with the Pine Needles border die, doing both sides. And now we're moving on to the sentiment, the Fa La La die. This is really fun because you get the word die as well as the outline. So I die cut the Fa La La outline in black, and then the Fa La La word out of white glitter cardstock. And then off camera, I went ahead and die cut another 3 just plain white ones. And I'm going to adhere these all together quickly using my spray adhesive. This is the best way for me. When I use the liquid glue, first of all, it takes forever and it oozes out. The spray just gets the right amount on there and it's quicker. I always have a little box on hand to spray into, and it seems to be working for me right now. I've seen some people use a glue pen. I might give that a try. So far, the spray adhesive has worked the best for intricate dies. Now, I wanted to add a little bit of shimmer to my pine needles. Since my Fa La La is got glittered cardstock, I took out my clear Wink of Stella and just gave the pine needles just a quick once over. It gives them just a nice little, just a shimmer. And now I took some foam tape and I trimmed it real thin and did it on the top and the bottom of the panel, the ink blended panel. And I'm popping up the pine needles borders on the top and the bottom like so. And then as well, I've got some foam tape on the back of my Fa La La, and I'm going to put that right in the center. I also went ahead and embossed a coordinating sentiment in white on a little strip of black using the Fa La La stamp set. It says Making Spirits Bright. And then just to finish it off, a few sparkling clear sequins here and there, adhering those with glossy accents, and this card is finished. It's bright, it's festive, it's glitzy, it's shimmery. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your blog hop. Make sure and check out the Making Spirits Bright release. You're going to love it. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.